Have you ever wondered why lying still at the end of yoga, the Savasana, can feel more restorative than the entire flow? What if I told you it's not just rest, but powerful integration at the level of your nervous system, your energy body, and your subconscious mind? Let's explore why final rest isn't an afterthought. It's the essence of healing. I invite you to breathe with me. Hi, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Yoga PodClass. I'm Chelsea Leal Kennedy, your trauma-informed yoga teacher, somatic wellness guide, and founder of the EEL Health and Wellness app. Here we bridge modern science with ancient wisdom, breath by breath, moment by moment. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, and sharing this space. Each one of you is part of this living, breathing ripple of embodied presence. Let's dive in. Savasana, or final rest, is often skipped. Many rush off to their next task, but today we pause. What if, instead of doing more, your next best action was doing less with full awareness? Let's take this moment to set down what we carry and let ourselves be carried. Feeling supported, finding your breath all the way down to the tips of your toes, bridge of your nose, your fingertips, ears elongated from the shoulders. You are responsible for your practice. Let's dive in. Savasana comes from the Sanskrit word meaning corpse pose, a conscious surrender of the ego, the identity, and the need to control. In the Yoga Sutras, Patanjali writes about yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is a cessation of the fluctuations of the mind. In Savasana, we practice this directly. In Bhakti Yoga, this is the surrender devotional yoga style, a releasing of our burdens to the divine. In Christian mysticism, Psalm 46:10 echoes, "Be still and know that I am God." Across all traditions, stillness is sacred. According to neuroscience and a little bit of somatic insight, Savasana allows your parasympathetic nervous system to rest and digest, relax and restore, to take the lead, reducing cortisol and improving digestion, repair, and clarity. In this stillness, the default mode network, part of the brain that becomes active, enhancing creativity, problem solving, and integration, happens here. Neurolinguistic programming teaches us that silence is where subconscious reprogramming happens. New pathways actually begin to form here. After a physical practice, your neuromuscular system needs stillness to register safety and integration. A 15-minute Savasana can mimic the restorative power of up to 2 hours of sleep. Pretty wowing, right? Before we dive into today's practice, a gentle reminder for trauma survivors: lying still can feel vulnerable. You can always choose a side-lying position, knees bent, or sit in meditation instead. And if you feel like moving, give yourself that permission to do so. Options to use a bolster under your knees, an eye pillow, or a weighted blanket if that feels grounding. If you are pregnant and over 20 weeks, please do not lie directly on your back, offering some support So you can lean to one side, support into your hips. Here we go. Today's guided practice is interwoven with NLP and vagal toning features. So as you lie back, finding your supportive position today, I invite you to notice where your body meets the earth. Soften the brow, release the jaw, and exhale fully. Begin to scan from the crown of your head down through the forehead, the sides of the head, the back of the head, behind the eyes, inside the ears, the base of the head, into the cheekbones and the jaw, the mouth. Continuing to scan down the neckline, the shoulders, down the backs of the arms, around the upper arms to the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the palms of the hands and the backs of the hands, each of the fingertips. Continuing to scan, internally saying, I am safe, to soften. As you scan through the heart space, the lungs, the ribs, the muscles in between, in and along the spine, I am allowed to rest. Continuing through the diaphragm, the digestive organs. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, in and around the pelvis and the reproductive organs. Down the tops of the legs, the backs of the legs, inner and outer legs to the knees. Allowing your breath to lengthen and deepen. Continuing down to the ankles, the soles of the feet and the tops of the feet, extending through the toes. Breath deepening yet more. Allowing it to ripple through your ribs, your belly, and your spine. Staying for a few quiet minutes, just being. Thank you for showing up to this practice today. Thank yourself for showing up, and your body for carrying you through all that it has. Neurologically, you allow the brain to process input and shift from beta, alert waves, into alpha and theta, the ones associated with creativity, insight, and deep healing. Energetically, Savasana allows prana to redistribute and restore flow in the nadis, our energy channels. Physiologically, the reduced muscle tension lowers blood pressure, enhances oxygenation, and supports deep tissue healing. Emotionally, it provides a space for integration, coherence, and grounded stillness. Integrating today's information, I invite you to set a timer for 5 to 15 minutes after every movement practice to rest and integrate in Savasana. Invitation to dim the lights, adding sound frequencies like 528 hertz or ocean waves. using a weighted blanket, essential oils, and or an eye pillow to deepen rest. Also, journaling right after your Savasana to catch intuitive insights. And as always, practice daily. Consistency over intensity. Today, I'd like to leave you with a few reflections, journal prompts if you write. What did I feel arise in stillness? Where in my body do I feel safe to soften? What if rest was productive? How can I create a rest ritual? And lastly, what am I willing to release today? Answering some or none of these questions, sharing it with a friend or not, or leaving a comment below. Today I affirm I rest with purpose. I am safe to be still. I am whole. And our yogi quote of the day comes from Sir BKS Iyengar. Savasana is the most difficult pose, not because of effort, but because of surrender. If today's practice moved something inside of you, consider deepening your journey. For guided daily support, join our 100-day membership inside the EEL Health and Wellness app. You'll get daily practices, group support, access to habit tracking, and exclusive content. Ready to connect one-on-one? Check out our punch cards or dive even deeper into our transformation course. I'm happy to guide you. My door is always open, and I thank you for your comments and reflections. Thank you for being on this journey with me today. Namaste.